The night sky has always been a source of wonder and inspiration for humanity. One of the most fascinating celestial objects in the sky is the Pleiades, a star cluster located in the constellation of Taurus. In this video, we will explore the rich history and mythology of the Pleiades, and learn about the fascinating science behind this beautiful star cluster. A panoramic view of the night sky, with the Pleiades prominently visible. The camera zooms in on the star cluster, revealing its intricate structure and bright stars. The Pleiades, also known as the Seven Sisters, is a cluster of stars that can be seen with the naked eye from most parts of the world. It is composed of hundreds of stars, but only 7 of them are visible to the naked eye. These stars are named after the 7 daughters of the Titan Atlas and the sea nymph Pleione in Greek mythology. An artistic representation of the 7 sisters, with each star labeled with its Greek name. The Pleiades has been known to humans for thousands of years, and has played an important role in many cultures and mythologies around the world. In this video, we will explore some of the most fascinating stories and beliefs associated with this beautiful star cluster. A montage of images depicting the Pleiades in different cultures and mythologies, such as ancient Greek, Native American, and Japanese. But before we delve into the mythology and history of the Pleiades, let's first take a closer look at the science behind this fascinating star cluster. A series of images and animations showing the structure and composition of the Pleiades, including its distance from Earth, its size, and the different types of stars that make up the cluster. Join us as we embark on a journey through time and space, and discover the secrets of the Pleiades, a star cluster with a rich history and mythology. The Pleiades is not only a beautiful sight in the night sky, but it is also a fascinating object of study for astronomers. The cluster is located about 440 light-years away from Earth, and it is estimated to be around 100 million years old. An animation showing the distance between Earth and the Pleiades, and a visualization of the cluster's age. The Pleiades is classified as an open star cluster, which means that its stars are loosely bound together by gravity. The cluster is also relatively young compared to other star clusters in the Milky Way, which makes it an important object of study for astronomers who want to understand the formation and evolution of stars. An animation showing the structure of an open star cluster, and a comparison between the Pleiades and other star clusters in the Milky Way. The stars in the Pleiades are mostly blue-white in color, and they are hotter and more massive than the Sun. The brightest star in the cluster is called Alcyone, and it is about 1,000 times more luminous than the Sun. A series of images showing the different stars in the Pleiades, with their names and characteristics labeled. The Pleiades is also home to a number of brown dwarfs, which are objects that are too small to be stars but too large to be planets. These objects are important for astronomers because they can help us understand the formation of planets and the early stages of star formation. An animation showing the structure and characteristics of a brown dwarf, and a visualization of the brown dwarfs in the Pleiades. In addition to its scientific importance, the Pleiades has also played an important role in human history and mythology. In the next segment, we will explore some of the most fascinating stories and beliefs associated with this beautiful star cluster. Join us as we continue our journey through time and space, and discover the secrets of the Pleiades, a star cluster with a rich history and mythology. The Pleiades has been known to humans for thousands of years, and it has played an important role in many cultures and mythologies around the world. In ancient Greek mythology, the Pleiades were the 7 daughters of the Titan Atlas and the sea nymph Pleione. An artistic representation of the 7 sisters, with each star labeled with its Greek name. A series of images depicting the Pleiades in ancient Greek art and mythology. According to the myth, the Pleiades were pursued by the hunter Orion, who was in love with them. To protect the sisters, Zeus transformed them into stars and placed them in the sky. Orion was also transformed into a constellation, and he is forever chasing the Pleiades across the night sky. An artistic representation of Orion and the Pleiades in the night sky, with the stars labeled and their positions marked. In Native American mythology, the Pleiades are known as the 7 Sisters, and they are associated with the changing of the seasons. According to the Hopi people, the Pleiades are the daughters of the goddess Spider-Woman, and they are responsible for bringing the rains that nourish the crops. A series of images depicting the Pleiades in Native American art and mythology, such as the Hopi and Navajo. In Japanese mythology, the Pleiades are known as Subaru, which means unite or gather together. According to the myth, the 6 stars of Subaru represent the 6 daughters of a wealthy merchant, while the 7th star represents the merchant himself. A series of images depicting the Pleiades in Japanese art and mythology, such as the Subaru logo in traditional Japanese paintings. The Pleiades has also played an important role in many other cultures and mythologies around the world, such as the Maori people of New Zealand, who call the cluster Matariki, and the Australian Aboriginal people, who call it the 7 Sisters. A montage of images depicting the Pleiades in different cultures and mythologies, such as ancient Greek, Native American, Japanese, Maori, and Australian Aboriginal. The stories and beliefs associated with the Pleiades are a testament to the enduring fascination and wonder that this beautiful star cluster has inspired in humans for thousands of years. A series of images depicting the Pleiades in different cultures and mythologies, with the stars labeled and their positions marked. In the next segment, we will explore the modern scientific discoveries and observations that have shed light on the mysteries of the Pleiades. A series of images and animations showing the different scientific instruments and observations used to study the Pleiades, such as telescopes and space probes. The Pleiades has been a subject of scientific study for centuries, and modern discoveries and observations have shed new light on the mysteries of this beautiful star cluster. One of the most important discoveries was made in the early 20th century, when astronomers realized that the Pleiades is surrounded by a cloud of gas and dust. An animation showing the structure of the Pleiades with a cloud of gas and dust surrounding the stars. This cloud, known as the Pleiades Nebula, is a region of active star formation, where new stars are being born from the gas and dust. The nebula is also home to a number of young stars that are still surrounded by disks of gas and dust, which are the building blocks of planets. A series of images and animations showing the structure and characteristics of the Pleiades Nebula, and the young stars and disks of gas and dust within it. In recent years, astronomers have used advanced telescopes and instruments to study the Pleiades in even greater detail. One of the most important discoveries was made by the Hubble Space Telescope, which revealed that the Pleiades is surrounded by a faint halo of gas and dust. A series of images and animations showing the different telescopes and instruments used to study the Pleiades, and the Hubble Space Telescope's image of the Pleiades halo. This halo is thought to be the remnants of the gas and dust cloud that gave birth to the Pleiades, and it provides important clues about the formation and evolution of the cluster. An animation showing the formation and evolution of the Pleiades, with the halo labeled and its characteristics explained. In addition to these discoveries, astronomers have also used the Pleiades to study the properties of stars and the structure of the Milky Way. By measuring the distances and motions of the stars in the cluster, astronomers have been able to map the structure of the Milky Way and study the properties of different types of stars. A series of images and animations showing the different scientific instruments and observations used to study the Pleiades, and the maps and diagrams of the Milky Way and the Pleiades. The Pleiades continues to be an important object of study for astronomers, and new discoveries and observations are being made all the time. But the cluster is not only important for science, it is also a source of inspiration and wonder for people around the world. A montage of images depicting the Pleiades in different cultures and mythologies, and the scientific instruments and observations used to study the cluster. In the final segment, we will reflect on the enduring fascination and beauty of the Pleiades, and the lessons that we can learn from this beautiful star cluster. A series of images depicting the Pleiades in different cultures and mythologies, and the scientific instruments and observations used to study the cluster. Join us as we conclude our journey through time and space, and discover the secrets of the Pleiades, a star cluster with a rich history and mythology. The Pleiades is a star cluster that has captured the imagination of humans for thousands of years. From ancient Greek mythology to modern scientific discoveries, the Pleiades has played an important role in our understanding of the universe and our place in it. But the Pleiades is not only important for science and mythology, it is also a source of inspiration and wonder for people around the world. The beauty and mystery of the Pleiades reminds us of the vastness and complexity of the universe, and the enduring human quest to understand it. The stories and beliefs associated with the Pleiades remind us of the power of human imagination and creativity, and the importance of cultural diversity and understanding. The scientific discoveries and observations of the Pleiades remind us of the importance of curiosity and exploration, and the potential of human knowledge and technology to unlock the secrets of the universe. The Pleiades is a star cluster that has inspired and fascinated humans for thousands of years, and it will continue to do so for generations to come. It is a reminder of the beauty and mystery of the universe, and the enduring human quest to understand it. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time and space, and for discovering the secrets of the Pleiades, a star cluster with a rich history and mythology. A final image of the Pleiades in the night sky, with the stars labeled and their positions marked.